Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel, and if you are new here, welcome to my channel. My name is Ivy and I have a pretty small grocery haul for you today. And when I say small, I mean small in number, not in price. I think I'm at like $230. I had $100 for Airbnb stuff. It is the season for Airbnb. We have our first guest checking in tomorrow, and I needed to just stock up on the cleaners. I needed new towel, like hand towels and stuff. They were getting a little grungy. I do need to upgrade towels, but I need that first set of guests to roll in before I buy new towels. But we have things for the Airbnb, a few food items for home, and then I've got some stuff for my classroom because it is rewards time. It's the end of the quarter / beginning of the new quarter. So a plethora of things and topics this week. So house, school, and Airbnb. So let's dive in and see what I picked up at the grocery store this week. Okay, here it all is as a whole. I feel like it's very clustered together in a weird way. However, like we've got house stuff right here, my school stuff right here, and then the Airbnb stuff over there. So let's dive in and go item by item. Okay, right over here are typical 3 gallons of milk. I have 1 chocolate milk and 2 gallons of whole Highland milk. We have plenty of cereal. We don't need any of that kind of stuff. We just drink through a lot of milk. Grapes, still digging the grapes. They are still very firm, so we are just going to ride the firm grape train as long as we can. Just such a nice, cool, refreshing snack now that the days are getting a little warmer, except yesterday and today were freezing cold. But we'll move on from that because warmer, better days ahead, and crispy, crunchy grapes are the perfect treat after you've been working outside. Scotty requested sliced pepper jack. It is still cheaper to get 2 12 packs than 1 24 pack. So that is what we're doing. So I've got 2 12 packs of pepper jack. Sorry, I just got a text. My friend has 21 dozen eggs. So you will not see eggs here because I have another friend that's bringing me eggs. And now this friend is asking if I need eggs. Yes, sure, bring them on because we eat through the eggs like crazy. Okay, we've got granola bars, so the 15 pack of the oats and honey, and then a 15 pack of the chocolate chip. I take those to my classroom. Usually leave a few here. I share them, not very graciously, but I love those for a snack at school. That's not, that's a little healthier, I suppose. Let's go that way. Ground black pepper, we are just out of that, so replaced that. It was a Scotty edition. He added it to the cart because he's been working out, and against my wishes, I guess, if you will, not wishes, but like, I don't care. He's a grown man. He can do whatever he wants, but I just don't care for creatine, but he does, and he uses it, and supposedly it's great for you and whatever, but I haven't got on that train yet. But this is what he gets. So if you're looking for something, I don't know, here you go. That's what Scotty gets. I needed some gallon Ziploc bags. We ran out of those this weekend. Boneless, skinless chicken thighs just to have on hand. I do not have a meal planned for them. I just wanted to have them. Same with boneless, skinless chicken breasts. We just used our last 2 for dinner the other night, so we needed to replenish our freezer with those. I also missed these. Scotty asked for some just cheese slices, so grabbed some singles, American singles. Okay, up here, the last couple things for home are the Tony's pizzas. That's usually our Wednesday night meal or like a quick weekend meal or something. And then we were at my sister-in-law's this weekend and they had Tapatio, and Scotty said, "Ooh, I haven't had that in a long time. Can we get some?" Sure, I aim to please. He put it on the list, so that's what happens when you put it on the list, you get it. All right, these next handful of items are for my students for rewards. So if you did not know, I am a 4th grade teacher, and we really try to encourage reading. And if they hit their goal, which is anywhere between 5 and I think my highest kid has 40 AR points as a goal, something to that effect, 40 to 50. Of course, my higher readers are reading bigger books that draw more points and all of that kind of thing. So AR points are like they can go and read a book and then take a test on it. And if they pass it, they get points. So if they meet that goal, then they get an ice cream sundae party. Now, unfortunately, as a class, we did not meet the goal. But enough of them did. Well, they were going to get ice cream regardless. So I think 13 of them hit the goal. Maybe it was 11. but I went ahead and just got plenty of extra ice cream. Anyhow, if they meet the goal, they're just going to get a little ice cream cup with syrups and sprinkles. And that's it. I told them if they meet their goal, they're going to get a small ice cream sundae. If the whole class meets their goal, I'm going bananas with all the toppings. And not all of them hit it. So the ones that hit it are still going to get ice cream with chocolate or caramel syrup and sprinkles. And I have the syrups at school, so I didn't have to buy those. A different student hit 100 AR points for the course of the entire year. And so he gets donuts with a friend, and they both wanted one of each, a chocolate and a glazed. So they will just, each take one of those for the donuts with a friend reward. And then yet another student hit 75 points, which is a bag of chips. And I do the smaller 9.75 ounce chips or whatever. And so they get a bag of chips of their choosing. So it's kind of skewed, I guess. This was like $3 something for this bag of chips. The donuts is $4 for donuts with a friend. I try and just keep my rewards a little bit monetarily, but also like it's more fun to have donuts with a friend than just have a bag of chips on your own. I don't know. This actually does seem like a bigger reward now, doesn't it? Maybe I will swap those next year. I don't know. I just did what the other fourth grade teachers do. So there we go. Those are my rewards for my classroom for hitting their reading goals within this last couple of weeks. And then finally are all the things for the Airbnb. So again, if you don't know, my family runs an Airbnb. We have a lake with a cabin. We have a church camp that we operate down there. But then the rest of the year, we run it as an Airbnb. Actually, I'd say the rest of the year, March through November, because it's down a big hill and it's hard to get in and out in the winter. So here we go. These are the things I picked up. Toilet paper and paper towels, of course, consumables that go every single time. Or I guess all of these things are consumables. Some of them. Anyway, moving on. Wasps. We've tried so many different things, but we cannot get rid of wasps. So we make wasp jet spray available because no one wants to get stung by a wasp on your vacation, right? Mr. Clean. This is the best Mr. Clean, in my opinion. The Meadows and Rain. I clean with that and mop with that. However, I also like the Method Cleaner, so I picked up one of these, the pink grapefruit Method Cleaner. So that's for down there. And then some toilet bowl cleaner. We just are low. We were able to do all of our cleaning. So our cleaning is done except mopping. So I need to mop with that. And I'm going to go do that next, is finish up the cabin so our guests can check in tomorrow. And then we use these throughout the cabin, and they smell so nice, and they are like a slow release. It's not like a plug-in that's like a heavy scent throw. These are just a slow release. That one's like a little bit less than over there. That's kind of sad and puny. But anyhow, these are just really great for small spaces. That's what they used to be called. They've changed the name of them. Now they're called bathroom. So anyway, we put those around the cabin just to help keep it fresh in there. The hide-a-bed on the pull-out couch, the mattress cover got ruined, so I bought a new one of these. I think this is more just like a plastic sheet, but I really don't care. I just want something on that mattress because it's an older couch, and if someone pulls it out, it's not the nicest mattress. So just to cover the mattress for now. I am looking into replacing the mattress as a whole. Yeah, it is like a plastic sheet. I figured it was, but it was the cheapest thing, and I needed a quick fix. And then some hand towels for the bathroom. I have done white since we began in 2022 because I'm like, oh, I can bleach everything that's white. Y'all, some things cannot be bleached out. So I've learned my lesson. I'm switching over to gray this year. So gray hand towels, and I got these washcloths. There are still some white ones in there, but gray, dark gray, light gray, and dark blue. Because again, when people use them to wipe off their makeup and stuff, or I don't know what they're washing, but the wash rags, I've already replaced a bunch of wash rags over the course of time. So it's time. It's time to upgrade the towels and wash rags. This is actually not even what I'm going to do. I just wanted to go in store and pick out what I actually wanted for the washcloths. This is a temporary fix until I can go to the store. And again, like I said, we have our first guest come and stay. Oh my, I've talked so long about this stuff. And then some kitchen towels, just because they get funky and stained. I do buy new kitchen towels every year. So just a few new ones to weed out the old nasty ones. And then just a few curtain tiebacks for the doors, the curtains on the doors, because I had scrunchies on there and I have replaced probably 6 scrunchies and people keep stealing my scrunchies. So I figure these would work good. They're magnetic and the door is metal, so they can be like magnetized to the door and hopefully won't get stolen or lost. But yeah, it's been annoying that all of my scrunchies keep getting taken. I'm sure they take it off the thing to close the curtain and then they're like, oh, a scrunchie, where did this come from? And they just don't think about it. Who knows what happens? Who knows what goes through people's minds when they stay in an Airbnb? Okay, there it is. That's everything I picked up at the grocery store this week. All right, y'all, that is going to do it for this grocery haul. I hope you have enjoyed it. If you enjoy day in the life, week in the life type of content, if you like Airbnb content, if you like sports content, teacher content, any of those kind of things, make sure you go and subscribe to my channel so that you can catch that. I do weekly vlogs every Saturday, and so that's where I cover the majority of the Airbnb content. Well, all of it. I don't know why I said majority, other than the grocery haul portion of it. So just kind of the upkeep of those kinds of things. Like I said, we do the church camp, so I do vlogs on that. So if you enjoy that kind of content, make sure you're subscribed to my channel so you don't miss that. But I do weekly vlogs every Saturday, grocery hauls every Thursday. So join the YouTube family, come along with us, see what all the crazy things we can get into. We are busy all the time. We are very rarely home, and matter of fact, that's what I was going to say. As a matter of fact, we are on the go all the time. So if you enjoy that go content, make sure you're subscribed with a D to my channel, because I would love to have you as part of my YouTube family. Anyhow, thank y'all so much for coming along with me today on this grocery haul. If you enjoyed it, give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment down below, and of course, as I have already mentioned, subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any of that future content. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.